Welcome to episode 2094. Peter Beck, Rocket Billionaire from New Zealand. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 2094, lesson 1 to 5, lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, The Crazy Kid.
About the rocket. In fact, so much so that when I was growing up, the school called in my parents to a bit of a discussion because they believed that my aspirations were unrealistic for what I wanted to do. And they suggested that I take up a job at the local aluminium smelter because I was very good with my hands.
Lesson 2, No University is Self-Taught.
A self-taught aerospace engineer, Beck, who was 47 years old, skipped college and went to work in 1993 as an apprentice in New Zealand at appliance manufacturer Fisher Paykel, where he rose through roles in precision engineering.
Lesson 3, his first investor.
The rest of it. And then there was a guy on the radio by the name of Mark Rocket, and he had bought a ticket on Virgin Galactic's space tourist venture vehicle, and he'd renamed himself Rocket. So I thought, well, here's a guy who's clearly passionate about rockets. So I contacted Mark and shared the vision, and I was just extremely lucky that he shared the vision as well.
Lesson 4, Hard Work and Motivation.
Be one of the most important factors to achieving success in any field of industry that you're really passionate about.
Hard work and motivation. Everything else will follow after that.
Lesson 5, The Opportunity.
Rocket Lab would complete the mission that SpaceX had begun but later abandoned. SpaceX designed a rocket called the Falcon 1 in its early days to launch small satellites but abandoned it in favor of the much larger Falcon 9. Years later, Peter Beck saw that the rapid rise of small satellites coupled with the demise of Falcon 1 created the perfect opportunity for Rocket Lab's Electron to step in.
Lesson 6, Unit Economics.
The cheapest flight you could buy was literally like somewhere between 30 and 50 million US dollars. That if you had a small dedicated payload that you wanted to get to orbit, there was the Minotaur or the Pegasus launch vehicle, 30 to 45 million dollars thereabouts. And we took that down to 7.5.
Lesson 7, his wife, the designer. That is why Kerryn Morris, also a designer, while he was working for Fisher Paykel. Lesson 8, Rocket Lab is an end-to-end one-stop shop.
Structure on orbit. So the one thing that makes Rocket Lab a little bit different is a customer can come to us and say, hey, I want this thing, this communication or this Earth observation thing from orbit. And we're one of the very few companies that can design the satellite, use all the company's own components to build the satellite, and then once it's built, launch it on our own rocket. So we've created this kind of end-to-end solution here where we're like the one-stop shop.
Lesson 9, Outthink and outwork our competitors.
Stage, and generally I'm the only non-billionaire. The reality is at Rocket Lab, we have no money, so we have to think, and we can't outspend our competitors. We just have to outthink them or outwork them. That's the only way we can be competitive. And that.
For watching, please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. In February and March 2025, I was fortunate to be in magnificent India, birthplace of Buddhism, and the Taj Mahal.